Hello and welcome back, everyone. On last episode, we built this wonderful house here behind us for our little starter home. And over here, back in the background, we found possibly, oh, hello, Bush. We found possibly behind us where we're going to start our mega project in a few episodes. Um, So with this, walking around, as we talked about, we put a path in here that allows us to come up to our house pretty easily. And you can kind of see a little bit has changed here. We do have a nice, lovely tree here. Uh, well, in my opinion, it's nice and lovely. I'm not super great at building organics, but hey, I try my best. I'm better at actual structures than building trees or sculptures or statues. But hey, it's always nice to get out of your comfort zone and try things that you don't feel comfortable with. It's what makes you a better builder. But with this, I like to go through and add some more. So you can kind of see I put some fence posts in up and around in the areas where I like to go and add some trees. That's something I like to get done in this episode. It's just going to make this area feel a little bit more lively, give it some more scenery, and we'll make it feel like it fits in a little bit better to the landscape that's going up and around. You probably also saw that right here behind us, this is where we talk about putting a mine shaft before. And on the last episode, we talked about back behind this mountain over here, where I was also looking at wanting to put a mine shaft. So if we walk back through, actually here, let's go through here. So you'll see I've done a little elevation through here. Just gives it a nice little feel going up and down. Gives it a little bit more character for it as you go through. Gotta love the rain. But as we come through over here, this is where we talked about putting it. And as we get over here, you're just going to notice that it just wasn't as convenient once we got up close, just because of how big the drop off was going down. And you can see that I've already been down there, I've lit it up, I've looked around, just because I want to make sure that it's exactly what I wanted. So if we head back this way, let's go through here. I'll actually show you what I have done. So this will give a nice little area over here because up here there's a lot of free space for me to add more buildings in the future. So that's kind of why I made this. It gives a quick access from my home over here, and I don't have to go up and over this hill every time. But let's head down into the mine shaft here that I've started. You can see I've brought it down and a little bit around here, but it opens up into this nice little, what do you want to call it, crevice, canyon area. So you can kind of see I've laid down copper blocks. This is to, one, so they age, but two, it kind of sets up the path of how I want my mine shaft to go and start working its way down. And after a long time of digging and searching through other areas, this is what I finally decided on. So I like this open area up here because it gives me enough space up here to set up a storage area for all of my materials that we're going to be getting, which I'm really excited about because one, I was like, once I get an Electra, I can easily fly in here, grab what I want, and then head back out. But down here as well, it's going to give me more room to collect all the stone and dirt and a site that's all over the place down here. Uh, but I can add one or two super smelters into the wall here and then pretty much make my own storage system in here for all the bulky materials that we're going to collect. So let's continue with the path here, and I'll take you down. Um, so I want a bridge that will come up and across here. Oh, I missed it. Okay, let's try one more time. Not super great at parkour, but no, okay. So we'll go this way. I think it's the vine right there that's getting in my way. But so you'll see that I had the path come up and around through this mountain here. So we'll have a bridge that comes up and across right here over this little gap. You'll come through here, and what I'll do is I'll kind of curve this a little bit more to give it a natural feel, and it will come out over here. And then we'll have it curve back around, and then we'll go down underneath of where the bridge is going to be, and then we'll bring it all the way down here as well. So, and then as we come down, I'm not going to keep everything the same. So kind of over here, you see a small little opening for a cave. We'll probably do like a little opening to a mine shaft, just for more decorations here and there. Just to kind of make this cave feel more alive. And at some point, what I'll probably have is I'll have little sections where we can bring a lot of the villagers that we have up in our storage box. We can put them down here to make it seem like people are down in the mine shaft working. Gives it a little bit of a story and makes it feel more like home, and that the game's more alive as you are moving through here, doing what, collecting your materials and everything. So as we continue through here, you kind of see that I brought the mine shaft up and around, bringing it down, up and through some elevation. Once again, gives it more characteristic. Just makes it feel better. The main reason I picked this mine shaft is because if you look right down here carefully, you can see there's an actual mine shaft down here, which I am really excited about. So if we head all the way down here, let's get some torches here. It opens up into this giant area. So we have a really nice big cave opening here. And if we come over here, you can actually see that I've already explored a little bit lighting things up, but we have a zombie spawner, so I can make an easy XP farm. It goes all the way through. I haven't really looted the chests. I wanted to do that with you guys as we really explore this. But I did a main light up here of the basic surroundings, just so we could easily see what all is going on. So if we come up and over here, you can just see that this, ooh, look, diamonds. But, hello, creeper. But if we look around, you can see like it gets pretty deep, and it opens up quite a bit up to the ceiling as well. So this is going to give us a really large space to work with. So here we go. This is the area I really love. Look at this. Look at how big and open this is, and there's just so much it gives us to do with, where we can bring giant bridges all the way across, openings and everything, and the surface area of the amount of materials that we can find down here as well. That's what I'm pretty excited for. Over here you can also see I found a spider spawner, so that's another XP farm for us. Gives us access to easy string as well. Man, look at how big this area is. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Hello, spider. But yeah, I've just done basic exploring. I haven't really gone down too far in a lot of these areas. So I'm excited to come back and do that with you guys. But what I would really like to do is I want to head back up top, and I want to get a to-do list made, so we can go through and figure out exactly what we want to get done this episode and every episode after. So I figured at the start of each episode, we will make a to-do list and kind of go through and make sure that we, for the most part, get everything done. That way we get a lot of progress going on, that we don't fall behind, and that we make sure that there's a lot of stuff happening in the videos for you all. So while we're at it, let's head back upstairs and get started on that to-do list. We are back at the surface here, and we are gonna find a spot to make our to-do list now, and then yeah, I want to go through and just kind of mark off everything I want to try to get done this episode or carry over into the next episode. So let's find a spot here real quick and get those signs up here. And let's see, the first thing I talked about wanting to do was getting the trees done here. So let's see, finish, we'll call them house trees. So we'll finish the house trees around here. I feel like that would be pretty nice, give this area a really nice surrounding area. Yeah, with that, I think we need to clean up the paths a little bit. So I want to make this path a little bit nicer. I know we kind of have a path that goes down and up right here, but in reality, I think I want a path that comes up this way to the house, and then a path that goes up and around. So I want to get rid of this, but have it lead over here to the cave for us. So let's put that in here. So clean up paths. So let's do paths around house. So there's that. Another thing I really want to do is I want to find an easy way to go and get over here to this mountain range. If you haven't noticed yet, I am in love with this mountain range right here. So what I would like to do is find a way to bring a path up and over here, probably right here actually, and make a bridge that goes from here over to there. So let's do that. That might not get done this episode, but it will at least remind me is something that I really want to do. So let's see. Bridge to mountain range. The next one I want to work on is cleaning up the cave path entrance here. So finish our path from this side to the other, and really clean this up, give it more decoration on both sides, and then also get the entrance to the mine shaft cleaned up a bit more. So let's say clean up cave entrances and mine shaft entrance. The next one we need to work on is making an easy way down to the mine shaft. So path down to mine. Let's see. So path down to shaft. Mine shaft. All right. So we have that. So I guess in this one, I would say the path down to at least our starting area where we want all of our storage to go. I feel like that would be a pretty good area. So path down to the storage area, and maybe the bridge across, which will be a little bit easier for us to get to. Next one, we could say super smelter down there, and storage for, we'll just say stone. So that will be down there. And then I do want to find a spot for future nether portal, or the nether portal. Because next episode, what I would like to do is go to the nether so we can collect our ender portals. Is that the right word? Eye of Enders, yeah. Need to collect everything we need for Eye of Enders so we can actually go and find the stronghold, go and defeat the dragon, and then we can get our Electra, and we can start flying around this area and start collecting resources a lot easier, and start moving along a lot quicker here. So that's one thing I am really excited for. And then the last thing we need to figure out is a food item, because I am literally just eating potatoes right now. So we got to find something better besides potatoes. So better food source. So, and here we'll do explore the mine. So let's get that done, and I'll be right back. And welcome back after that little time lapse there, everyone. And look at this beautiful cave system we have going on. It is so big. Oh, got some little
glow squids over there in a little pond. But yeah, anyways, this cave is so big. This mine shaft system goes on forever through here. This whole area, from everything I was going through and looking at, I've been down here for about 3 to 4 hours, putting torches down, exploring all the caves, all the mines, lighting everything up. That way, hopefully, when we go to use the zombie spawner that we have over there, and then the spider spawner there, that we're going to get good rates from it. But as you can see, hey, this area is probably going to work out really well for us in the future. We're going to have our city up top, and then we can kind of do like a underground style city down here, kind of like a black market area or like a dwarven city that's underneath. So I think that would be pretty cool. So I'll probably kind of start working on this between episodes. Nothing on camera right now, just to clean stuff up. But yeah, let's head back up to the surface and I'll show you what we've been doing up there. All right, we are almost back surface side, but I want to show you the progress that we have made up in the upper parts of the cave where we said we were going to be putting our storage for stone and our super smelter. So as we come across, this should be coming out of the main cave system here, right across where I talked about putting that small bridge. But you can see I have brought a path in right here. Not too much, want to keep it a little bit simple. Probably keep the kind of dirt path going down so it's easy to see and stay on with a little bit of gravel. I can't remember what this block is. But yeah, went through, added this back in to give it a little bit of texture to it. And then yeah, we'll come back through probably next episode and get this going here. But let's head up top here so we can see the stair system. So if you look up, I kind of gave it a little bit of a winding turn to give it a little bit of character. But we come up into the cave here. You can see it goes through with some ups and downs, a little bit more character. I feel like it's gives it a little bit more of a story of it was a cave system we found and a little bit of an entryway down into that mine shaft, which will lead into, I feel like, a better story, especially if we added an underground city down there. This is my little mine shaft setup here. I'm not super thrilled about it so far, so I'm probably going to change this. But as we leave the cave here, we have done our little setup here for our entrance. I feel like this has turned out really nice here. And then you can see all the beautiful trees that we've added in for a little bit more scenery with our path system that comes up and down here. So I feel like this is working out nice for everything that we talked about wanting to get done today with us being down in that mine shaft. Here is everything that we were able to get. So yeah, minecart, decent amount of rails, found some coal. We did have 28 diamonds, but you can see I did go through and make some diamond armor already, and I did make a diamond pickaxe. With the obsidian I found, we were able to make an enchanting table, which is up in the house. I actually got a really good roll and used one of my villagers, as you can see, to get mending already on there. But yeah, went through, got a few ores and everything going through. We did find a book for straddle jump. We found a name tag, some music discs going on. Got some bombs, some antique ink, chest redstone, and then we also got our vault cobblestone, which will allow us to start opening our portals to go on our vault runs in the future. So really excited for that. But yeah, overall, it was a really good raid, I feel like, and there's still plenty to see down in there. So yeah, I'll start going down there in between episodes and raiding a bit more to get more materials. And yeah, we'll have a lot of stuff to start using here soon. And then we can actually head up here to where we talk about putting a bridge in to head over to the other side. We got that added all the way up here. And I am actually thinking that we are just going to put our nether portal right over here probably. Get rid of this tree here. I want to do a really large nether portal and kind of do like a crack in the wall. It's almost like a rift that would be opening. So we could get that put in. I think that's going to look pretty cool. So yeah, next episode, I think we will put our bridge in here. get our nether portal set up over here on the other side. Go raid the nether for a little while, and hopefully we can, after that, go find a dungeon and go kill the ender dragon next episode. So I'm pretty excited. We got quite a few things going on that I have planned. And yeah, once we get our Electra, we can actually get going on start working on the mega base, start getting some farms set up to start collecting more materials for it. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye!